wasn't like that in England. It wasn't like that. You know, and I don't care what you guys say. You read your history. You read The Wealth of Nations. The Wealth of Nations. A lot of history in there. You know, and they were just poor and they just didn't know. So they come over here and they enslaved. They forced us to slavery. So they came. So they forced us. It wasn't that we were dumb. No one enslaves dumb people. Even the Romans said about the English people for so many thousands of years, they were too dumb to be slaves. And it wasn't dumb, it's just they just didn't have any intelligence.
Right.
You know, so and we weren't stupid. Now we're stupid. You know, we got dumbed down, but you know, we can change. It's easy.
It's because years of not doing anything.
Yeah.
Make you forget the things you could do. That's why we spent so long shucking and jiving. But now they need us, right? They got Obama there, so they need us now to fix their problem. And that's my only apprehension. Like, why you need us to fix your problems now? Where were you before when I was fucked up on the streets? When I was living in Brooklyn in a fucked up neighborhood? I mean, yeah, I went to the school, everything great. I got out of school. You should be handing me the keys to run this whole thing. You know, I know they're trying to do this succession thing slowly, but you might have to hurry that up, man. Look at the economy, man. I mean, you can't be fucking with people's lives. People got daughters, sons, people got families. You can't be trying to still be greedy and hang on to you. It's gonna be a riot. It's gonna be a civil war, man. On the real. That's what you got on your hands. Unless you hurry up the succession, two of the people who can actually get a job done right. You see how Obama, you threw the whole thing on him. He's not the only person that can do that. He's trying to hire all these brothers and sisters because he know they can fix it, but it's still not enough. So I think I don't like the way they're doing it, where there's no apology, right? There's no transfer of the wealth yet. Well, what's that? Well, come on, you gotta hurry this type of stuff up. And I know what they're trying to do is slow. And another thing, my apprehension about, I have a problem also with black people in general. You know, black people. And the way they behave about it is like, no, we want to still pimp these white people. No, you can't do that. It's wrong. Okay? It's not funny to be doing that. That's kind of like xenophobic. That's kind of racist to what these black people are doing too. And I don't mean this, black people. But you can't be pimping these white people. You understand me? That's not right. Like, yeah, their whole slavery thing happened, right? You can't make people feel like horrible about themselves, you know what I'm saying? That's not right. You shouldn't be doing that. And I know bros do that shit on purpose a lot, especially NAACP and Al Sharpton. Yeah. And Jesse Jackson, all you guys be there when it's like something going down, but when the schools need some books or something like that, y'all, where y'all at? When kids is in homeless shelters and stuff like that, it don't be y'all who doing it. So who's helping out? It's not y'all. So I feel like on both sides, it needs to be like more of a better compromise, I think, on both sides of the equation, in order for, just the world in general, because America is the world, that's where all the money goes. So America goes, the whole world economy is going. You've seen it every day. People is rioting all over the world. It's just not showing you, but it is going on. They got tons of disasters, and you think it's all good. All it takes is one little thing, and we back to the Stone Age. So I think promoting the peace and a better negotiation and compromise between people is what we need. Or if you can't do that, then it's gonna have to get radical, which means a lot of people is gonna have to get, kind of silenced. You know what I mean? But sorry, that's the way it is. Like, if it don't be no compromise in like the next, couple of years, it's gonna be horrible, right? I think so. I think that you can see it. Like Obama, look at the whole thing with Obama and the Gates and the Crowley fiasco, man. He brought the cop and the professor to the White House, right? And then his approval rating went down to 46%. Ralph? Wow.
46%.
Because of that one incident.
Just because of one incident with one white cop, this shit goes down. And I know why he did that, because he's smart, bro. He did that to show you people just how petty you are. And not just
the white people. It was the blacks too, man. Yeah, we won. Won what? Look what the polls say. 46% down. What we win, really? That's what he's showing you on the sneak tip. So feel what Obama's showing you when he's in the office, man. Don't just look at it as if you won. Look at what he's doing between the lines. Read between the lines, pretty much. Okay, he did it on purpose. He brought the Gates and Crowley there. His approval went down to 46%, man. And he the only hope. He's the only hope. He's the only hope, man.
And you know, that's what's sad about America, because we all put our chips into one person, and it ain't all about.
And they ain't trying to kick him down, though.
Yeah,
it ain't his job.
It ain't even all about one person trying to save America.
Yeah.
I mean, he's one man, you know, and he got a lot of great ideas and everything. But just think about it, though. How can one man, and you're a grown man or you're a grown woman, and you go to another grown man and say, help me because I can't help myself?
Right.
That's ridiculous. It doesn't really make any sense. And I'm not saying that people don't need assistance and stuff like that. We do.
Right.
You know, gosh, it's fun. Anyway.
You mean ask for help?
Yeah, ask for help and stuff is okay.
And when they asked Obama to help them?
But yeah, but the whole thing about it is in America. Like I was trying to tell some brothers before Obama was president. You know, I'm saying, why are you worrying about the dollar? Why don't you create your own financial system?
Right.
You know, you can create one that's different from the dollar, but where they both can be able to be in exchange in the same country. Why not? You know, maybe that's what America needs to do. It needs to be America, but it needs to divide up and people run their own things. You know, but in a way where we still stay united. But the whole thing is maybe a lot of people just lack that history. You know.
Right.
You know, when you hear about Black Americans and stuff like, we're ancestors of slaves. Okay, but who are those ancestors? Who are those slaves ancestors of? Kings and queens.
Right.
So they were in a better position than we are as far as their history is concerned. We are ancestors of slaves. Those slaves are ancestors of kings, queens, goddesses, and goddesses.
Right.
You know, so something's wrong there. Something's wrong there. They didn't have nothing to feel sorry about their history. All they're doing is they just lost a war. That's all.
Right.
And when you lose a war, bam, this is what happened. Okay, but now their kids, we haven't even been able to get out of this situation. And so we look back at our history and say, oh, well, we were slaves. It's just fine.
Yeah, fix that shoe, man.
We were slaves. Yeah. We were slaves. But the slaves were back there saying we were kings, we were queens, and they're loving the, you know, they thinking about what they used to do in Africa and stuff, you know, and they telling their kids, and eventually, you know, since everybody was separated and the languages were changed, you know, we tend to forget a lot of stuff. But why don't we have that same pride that our ancestors have? Mm-hmm. We weren't slaves. We shouldn't say we're slaves of, descendants of slaves. We should say what they said. We're descendants of kings and queens.
Oh, Rob.
It's going out? Okay.
Yeah. Can you charge it up?
I don't have a what you call it. That's cool.
Can you charge it up to the
Oh, no, I still got 2 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe 7 minutes, maybe. So anyway, all I'm saying is